Hi guys, JV here again from InfoHut with today's guide with trying to identify and fix the problem with your iPhone randomly turning off. Now, this happens to models all across the board, so from old iPhones to new iPhones. Let's have a look and see if we can diagnose what's causing it. Let's get started. Okay, as I said previously, all model iPhones as a repairer I have seen this occur with, and it's something that I've seen through a lot of older phones, but still it can occur in the newer phones. So what we need to do is separate the possible causes into two categories, one being software and the other being hardware. Now, software and hardware is something that talks to each other. So what we need to do is use a process of elimination where people like me and you can do the software stuff, and then we need to try and work our way to identify if it possibly is a hardware type error. So first of all, with software, it's quite simple. First thing you need to do, and you've probably already done it, but I'll just say it for some viewers out there that haven't, is restart your iPhone or reboot your iPhone. So what you need to do is simply turn your iPhone off, turn it back on again, and see if it has fixed the problem. In most cases it doesn't, but as a repairer I have seen it on occasion fix some phones. The next step is what you need to do is DFU reset or restore, and in the link below I do have instructions on how to do that. So ideally what you want to do is back up your iPhone to iTunes, do a total restore of your phone as in a factory reset, and then go through the whole setup menu and see if that's fixed a problem. Now, when it comes to software side of things, I have seen this work on a lot of phones. So it is worth trying, and either way, if you do take it to Apple, they're going to make you do that. So it's a very important thing that you do it because it'll be done anyway. Now, with the software type of things, that's where it pretty much stops, because remember we've done a total software restore where the software has been restored to factory settings. And the next thing that we have to look at is hardware. So in most cases, what I have seen with the hardware is that when I say most cases, I'll probably say 7 out of 10 times, you'll see that the battery is causing the problem. Now, if the battery is causing the problem, most likely you'll need to replace the actual battery. But first, we need to make sure that there's a few obvious things that could be contributing to that. If your phone's older, there's a high probability your battery does need to be replaced. Saying that, I have seen batteries that do tend to get faulty and the phones aren't even that old. And what you'll need to do is contact Apple. And when I say contact Apple, just see what type of coverage you have. You might even have Apple Care. Even if you don't, just have a chat with them, see if there's something that they can do. I do know nowadays that iPhone batteries are relatively affordable, and the great thing is that you know you're getting a genuine Apple product and it's serviced by an Apple technician. Now, your other options are you can get a third-party repairer and they can look at it and possibly even replace the battery. Now, that just doesn't stop there. Sometimes the battery being replaced does not fix the problem. And if it doesn't, most of the time there is something happening with what you call your logic board. And your logic board is the main controlling board that talks to everything on your phone. It's got CPU on it and everything. Now, sometimes when the phone does get old, the logic board can tend to run inefficient, and certain bottlenecks do occur within that logic board. And sometimes parts on that can fail. Now, as I said, Apple products are really good, and it's not a very common thing for the logic board to fail. However, saying that, phones aren't made to last forever, and eventually, the longer you own a phone, it will do that. Now, also a bit of common sense does prevail here. If you know that your phone has been water damaged, there's moisture that's gone in it, there's types of damages on your phone, it's been run over by a car once before but it still works. I have seen that. And certain things like the phone isn't in the best condition, there is a high probability that whatever is damaged with the phone could be causing the phone to shut off. So with that, once again, you need to look at your own phone on a case-by-case basis. So I do hope I have helped today. As I said, we've gone through the process of elimination where we're looking at the most basic stuff and building our way up to the more complex things. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. I'm more than happy to answer. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll bring you another video shortly.